I was working with a student this week, and we were working out of Guitar Aerobics book, week 1, and the exercise was like something like repeating G, D, C, G. And we were just saying what a nice exercise that was. It was kind of a polite exercise for, a good focus drill to play a pleasant sound. And I thought, well, what if you had to play that in a studio with an artist, and the song was like that, but you had to develop it, and you're working on it all day. Eventually you'd start wandering into something else. So that's what we came up with. That riff I started with, it's I think we really agreed it was a pretty cool riff, so I thought I'd share it with you. It's I think the way we did G, and then we slid up from A to B, and then this little power chord inverted, and back to the B. Pretty simple. The D, same thing. We just did a single note initially. And the C. Back to G. It's kind of like, reminds you of Little Wing, just a little tiny bit. You can tell there's a little Hendrix thing going on there. Very Curtis Mayfield, whatever. So eventually we came up with I said we could also do the power chord. Again, that's A to B. Then these double fives, that's a D and a G. Back to the B. Then we switch to the D. You could do a D5 power chord. 7 to 9 on the 5th string. Then 2 strings here, double 7s. That's an A and a D. Back to this, which is F sharp, the 3rd of D, the 3rd, that's important. Then our C, do a power chord, and this is 5 to 7, or D to E. Then double notes here, which is G and C, double 5s. It's just part of a C bar chord. Back to the E, and now, one danger of the G that my student did, he included the 3rd string. That sounds pretty out of, kind of gives us a G suspended 4 sound. I think we don't really want that. I don't want that. So let's try it again. I just did it. So I decided, it's sounding a little stiff, but it's still cool. I like it stiff. But I decided to add some things like I did 3 strings. Remember, that's just a hunk of a D chord. So you can get 1, 2, or 3 strings at the 7th fret. That's like an A, B, C. Just like an A chord shape. And it could could do some kind of frilly stuff, hammer on pull off. The C. Do a little groovy, that's adding a 6, I think. Kind of a good feeling sound. That's like a G to an A and a G. And you could do fills galore. So really, you could jam on this all day and keep coming up with variations. So at some point, we'll have to end the video. And I guess I'll do that now. If you enjoy this, let me know. If you want to work on more variations, we can do more variations. So I like to improvise, and I like to create, and I like to daydream and kind of float with my music. So this kind of a sound kind of suits me. Simple chords, but adding embellishments to those simple chords. And just going with it, man. That's what I want to do. Thanks for checking out the channel. You can subscribe, and that will be very cool. Take care.